Okay, so good evening, Ghanaians. This evening I saw a video about a lady or a man, should I say a man in a woman's dress, who was out chastising former President Mahama because he chose to weed around 37. My dear lady, in your day, you thought you were speaking sense until the same Ghanaians that you said we are not stupid realize that you are sounding stupid. We were in this country when former President Mahama introduced Sanitation Day. We never had a single sensible person from multimedia to say, let me do a jingle, and then use that opportunity to notify Ghanaians that it is first Saturday of the month, so they should come out and clean their surrounding. We never had a single sensible person, not even from the top of multimedia to the useless and cheap one as you, who sat in the studios today to insult former President Mahama. Even as technology has improved, you still sat there and said that former President Mahama should have gone there with cutlass. Really? In this era? And then you are still in your primitive stage, and then you still think like a villager, a cheap person. This is not to say that people who use cutlasses are villagers or cheap, but I want to say that you who have attended school, who claim has done journalism, I am pretty sure you did development. You should even be talking about technology. You should be even applauding former President Mahama for using mower, and that the right agencies should try and get mower for people who would be weeding around. My sister, when we went to school, we took certain things that our teachers said for granted, and we never saw the importance of it till now. Those times when they go like, okay, we have 6 people weeding, it will take them 6 hours. What if 10 people come on the field to weed? How many hours would it take them? This time around, I was expecting you to apply common sense, whereby you ask yourself, if 5 people are using cutlass to weed, and then we now change our things to get into the stage of mower, and even one person is using a mower to weed, don't you think that a person would have done a better and a faster job than whoever is using the cutlass? And then you sit in your studio to say also this second a bedroom sister who crashing. I am not here to insult you, but then it still funnies me that a whole educated woman like you, so you are still in a studio thinking about cutlass. I was even thinking that you will use this medium to hit the right platforms and agencies to notify them that, hey, you guys are not doing your work. It has taken the whole former President Mahama or a former president in this country to get out and then weed. I was expecting you to do that. Look, even in our houses, if we have things unwashed, if we have utensils unwashed, and then we expect our parents to do that, yes, they would come and then wash the plates. But who the hell are you to ask your parents for food? Are they the ones to be washing plates for you? So if a former president has taken his mower to weed, it is a call on to other institutions to step up and then come out to come and work. We had former President Rollins going around planting trees. Don't we have the Ministry for Afforestation or whatsoever? Are they not in charge of planting trees? Why didn't you criticize former President Rollins for coming out from his house to come and plant trees? I think he has a big land in his house. Why didn't he plant the trees there? Is he done planting trees in his house? Sometimes we have journalists who are supposed to be neutrals, but it's like they are the foolish neutrals among neutrals. They are the foolish neutrals among neutrals because they want to sound neutral, but then they end up sounding useless. Madam, I don't want to speak Akan because you people have made Akan a very disgusting language, and I am so surprised that media houses want to employ people who just speak Akan and are so loud, and then they think they have a monopoly over insults. Madam, we don't have monopoly. You don't have monopoly over insults. Just as I don't have monopoly over insults. I can say worse things. I can describe you. I can even tell you how you look like a man. I can tell you how you look so ugly. I can tell you how you look like a monkey. I can tell you how stupid you are. I can tell you how foolish you are. I can tell you how useless you are. I can tell you that the men in your house even look more handsome. Okay, handsome are for men. I can say the men in your house look beautiful than you. But you see, I am not here to tell you all this. I am not here to let you know that you look like you look like whatever, and then you are not in a position to say certain things that you said. We have been in this country whereby things have happened. We have been in this country whereby the president told us that very soon Accra will be the neatest place in Ghana here. The last time we saw somebody defecating at Flagstaff House, were you able to say it? If the last time we saw rubbish at Flagstaff House, were you able to say it? Are you scared? But then you think that President Mahama is the cool type that you can say anything to. My sister, then you are lying to yourself. If it is about insult, some of us can insult you to the nonsense degree, but it is not worth it. Use this medium to call on the right people, the right channel, the right agencies to get the cities clean. Just yesterday it rained, and when it rained, we had places that were flooded. Did you ever walk there to go and find out why the place was flooded? We will be in this country, and every place will have weeds, and then we'll start walking and parading with snakes. Is that what you want? You are such a dirty girl, so you think that the only ways that you can keep your surrounding clean is to clean your house. I am sorry. Former President Mahama is a citizen and not a spectator. Madam, I don't know if you hold a degree or you hold a diploma or you are just employed based on the account you can speak, then I think that you don't deserve to be somebody who speaks to public for us to listen. No, not at all. But then, like I said, I would advise you that you get your things right, you get the right producers to produce you, and make sure that everything you say will sound sensible to Ghanaians. If not, Ghanaians will never take you serious again. If not, Ghanaians will never see the worth in you. If not, Ghanaians will always see you to be the foolish among all journalists, because you said things like this to your former president, when you should be using this opportunity to call and to shame agencies who have left their job for former presidents to wake up and be doing all sort of things. And you think that is the right thing to be done? Baba, you said and be talking about the obedience. Look, Ghanaians are not stupid, like you said. Ghanaians are not stupid at all. My sister, if you want to say something, just make it a singular form and say you are just the stupid one. We are all not stupid. So next time, when you get the opportunity to sit on radio, kindly choose your words correctly and know who to address, when to address, where to address, and what to say. Okay?